Hello everybody, welcome to the podcast. This is episode 007 of the Hub podcast, and if you notice, yes, I pretty much just included all this James Bond stuff, as you can see in the background here, the 007, basically because it's podcast 007, and I thought it was a bit special, so, yeah, whatever. You may notice that the podcasts are a little different this time. I'm trying to organise them a little bit more. I'm just going to welcome you in, guys, and say make sure to comment below on your opinions of this new style, also what I discussed in the video today, and other stuff like that, and also like and subscribe, because subscribe does me a world of good. And I will basically be going through channel updates in a minute. Basically now I'm going to explain the podcast situation, which is pretty much a channel update, and the upload schedule for those. So yes, as you can see, there's this sort of a new intro which I'm using with all my videos. Music may change, but it will pretty much be the same intro, just a little bit different as the time goes on, to show my growth, as I said, and in another video. But anyway, the whole thing with the podcasts is basically that on my channel I will be trying to upload podcasts on a monthly basis. Yes, a monthly basis. I know I said I would do them from time to time, but I really want to keep them up. So by doing it on a monthly basis, I think I can get at least 12 out a year. Now this does not include special ones, which may celebrate something, or where I go into like, if I really want to. But that only comes up really sometimes on weekends and stuff like that. So the majority of the time it would take me quite a while to edit these things, just to process them, and really I like to give you quality, so I really don't want to rush these out, and I think that 12 a year is more than enough. So from now on, following this number 7, I know it's been 2 months since I've done one of these podcasts, but number 8 will probably be out at the end of May, which is crazy to think that we've come this far into the year. But anyway, I'm trying to organise them to come out around the WWE pay-per-views as well, so I can discuss predictions and stuff like that. But if I really want to make my own separate video, I will do that. And I'm also going to discuss the month in WWE and what I think is going on, which we'll see later in the video. Right now though, so sort of get used to this new sort of podcast situation. I also will organise a little bit more with organised segments. I've already implemented another segment in this show, which I will get to as the time goes on. And of course, the popular Hub News is returning. Also, I will try to read any comments that people have posted in my videos or anything like that. And I'm going to read them on the show and give shoutouts live on this show. That will be at the... I'll get to that, at the very end of the video, so stay tuned for that. So yes, you can go fast forward to that anyway, but I'm really proud of how my channel is going, and the podcasts are sort of like a declaration of that, if you may say so myself, and also a way of giving out my true feelings on stuff, not just reviewing stuff, but really this is like the true Tim talking to you about the podcast. About everything that's going on to do with the channel. And I hope you appreciate that and take what I say with the right amount of, enjoyment. And I hope that you find something to enjoy in this, and, give me feedback, because that's very important in itself. So, yeah, I think I'm going to go and talk about new channel updates. So basically I'm just going to go straight over to my channel right now, which obviously you can go find if you're right on it right now, obviously on TV Hub Official 1, the official channel. So I think it just signed me out, sorry about this. Basically you can go straight over to my channel, and I think there's going to be some new updates. I've sort of been mulling this over. Of course, the new sort of podcast updates. But really, I kind of made a video yesterday addressing some other stuff, like I made a DVD collection. I might do more of those in the future, updating my DVD collection or my reviews or stuff, and unboxings will be a thing I'm really interested in doing. So I'll use my video camera to unbox like I don't know, like DVDs, and take them out of the boxes and then go through them. Just I kind of enjoy watching those videos, so I think that people may enjoy it. A crowd of people may enjoy that. So the thing is, I'm gonna have that on the main channel, right? TV Hub Official 1. And if those unboxings do well, I'll keep them there. And if they don't do well, I may stop doing them. But the thing is, it depends how many I do. If I do loads and loads, I'll probably, I might put them on a separate channel. That's the thing. I don't know. As my channel grows and grows, and I get load, I'm like making. I have a lot of videos on the channel. I may separate them. But the thing is, right now, I'm not that big a collector or anything. So I think I'll just keep that to the main channel for the moment. And that was sort of my strategy going into this. I think it would just be better off there on the main channel because you can watch it if you want to, but really it's just there as a side project, really. So you don't have to stay tuned for everything I'm doing. Just the stuff you're interested in. And also, what else do I have to say? Yeah. So regarding channel videos, I am going to try and do a schedule for those. So obviously you have the weekly NXT reviews, which will be going up Friday evening for Americans, probably Friday morning. I'm not sure about the time there, but Friday at the latest, like 10 p.m. every single week. Also, I'm trying to get those NXT reviews up weekly, and if I miss any of them, then I will try not to do that again and, get it up the following week on the Friday. So that's pretty much how it's going to go with those NXT reviews. It won't see it on Saturday or Sunday, it will be up on Friday. And that is for certain. I am declaring that right now. I want to go put those up straight away and have them out there, because I know some people already checked the rumors and stuff and the reviews, and it's when NXT is on Wednesdays. Yes, I know, and I would love to put them up on Thursdays, but I just don't have the time to put them up on Thursdays. So Friday is the appropriate day for me to put them up. And yes, you may know the results and stuff like that, but I really just want to put across my opinion on the whole thing and how every rivalry is arcing, every story, every championship struggle, every sort of drama that's going on in NXT in my own sort of TV Hub official way. And I think that's important for me to do. So I still enjoy watching it, so it's not like I'm going to stop that or anything. I will probably top at that in the podcast if I'm going to stop it. But for now, I'm going to keep up those NXT reviews because, they don't get a lot of views, but I think that they're fun to make, and fun to watch NXT. So at the moment, I keep up those. Right, so that's pretty much my channel updates. I'm going to update you on my sort of feed here. We have 18 subscribers, which is improvement from last time I did a podcast, I'd say, by 1 or 2. What else do we have? 4,817 views, and currently I think this is my 89th video. So it's my 89th video on this channel. And when I get to 100, there will be something special, just letting you know. Also, monetizing videos. Don't know how that works. But yeah, pretty much I just monetize my videos and see what happened. So when you monetize your videos, I really don't know what that does to anything. Apparently, I'm going to get paid for this, but, that's just a hope, and probably won't happen. So you may actually see ads in front of videos, which you may notice, and just if you don't like those, just tell me and I'll get rid of them. Basically, just tell me. Okay. So actually, regarding my statistics, I got 644 views from the United States. That's quite cool. Most of my views coming from there. I guess that's regarding all my WWE stuff. What else? Oh yeah, that's pretty much my channel updates of things. I may be talking about them in future, at the start of my future podcasts. But really, that's all I wanted to talk about regarding channel updates. Mainly the podcasts, and also my schedule may change. Oh yeah, regarding Saturday and Sunday, which are pretty much the other 2 days, I'm going to be doing reviews or videos. I'll have one video up on Friday, sorry. On Saturday afternoon, yes, Saturday afternoon or Saturday evening, Sunday night, I'll have my second video for the week. There'll be 2 videos a week, and if you're lucky, 3 videos a week, one on Sunday as well. The Saturday video is going to be, wait for it, it will either be a special sort of, god damn it, I can't. It will either be a collection video, an unboxing video type of thing, which I did yesterday, sort of the Saturday video. And then it could be a review. I could be posting 2 videos even. It could be reviewing a movie or something like that, which I probably will be hoping to do in the future. So they're pretty much the 2 things I'm hoping at, and I'm sort of looking at it right now at the moment of doing, because I'm interested in doing those things at the moment. So I probably will be doing these things at the moment. Yeah, on Sunday though, every 4 weeks, every month, I will be posting that Hub podcast on Sunday morning type of thing. So you will get that really on Sunday, the Hub podcast, which pretty much recaps a whole month of things to talk about. And that gives me a lot of things to talk about. You know, I don't want to be going up on a 2 weeks or 1 week basis and just spewing out words and not knowing what to say. I want to keep it special, keep it lively, and keep it useful to listen to, and I want to get that support from people. So by making it important, they might give me the support. So hopefully, as I said, you guys enjoy this. Right, so as I said a few minutes ago, that pretty much sums up my channel updates. Now I'm going to talk about how I feel the channel is going, and my opinion on my growth as a YouTuber. I know this is sort of a topic that a lot of people talk about as YouTubers, but I feel that the channel it's developing, yes. Maybe it's quite a good growth. I have to say that some of my videos, like a few special videos, are getting the views, right? They may be getting like 500 views, and there'll be other videos with just 1 or 2. And I noticed that it's usually special reviews of things that people already haven't done before. So I might do some of those type of videos where I talk about stuff that's been on or stuff like that, to do with like wrestling or stuff, because they usually do get comments and reviews, which is good, and I get some fan base from that. So I like that. My opinion as a growth YouTuber, yes, I haven't grown that much since November. I know I've made videos and stuff like that, but my style really hasn't changed. Yes, it's become a little bit more organised with the intros and stuff like that, but really it's just been me explaining and talking about stuff, and that's been me in general, and that's what I like to do. So I don't think I need to grow into anything else. I think I need to grow and maybe get better, but I don't really think I've get that much better as a YouTuber. Let me know how I'm doing in the comment below if you want to, Right, so yeah, the channel is growing great. Just if you're asking, TB51, it's alive and well, and I'm not going to quit YouTube, okay guys? I will try to keep it up for as long as I want to, and that's pretty much it. I know YouTubers say that they're going to keep it up forever, but that's not realistic, is it? I can't keep this up forever, but I will try, even if it's not on, even if I don't make a video in a month, I will still be there. It's not like I'm going to be gone, I'm going to be dead or anything. It's that I just haven't uploaded a video, okay? That doesn't mean my channel is gone. There's a difference there, and I think that some people don't establish that, and they think, something wrong, but really, that's my opinion, and I think that you just have to accept that if I'm moving on to different projects or anything. And I'm bringing in the whole camera function. I think that adds a new depth with me video and stuff, and that it adds a little bit of appeal to the channel, I think. But I don't think I'm gonna do vlogs or anything like that. No, I probably won't. No, not like a lot of YouTubers do. I try to stick away from that sort of stuff, and keep on my own path. So let me know what you think of what I'm doing on the channel at the moment. Right. Might as well get on to the fourth topic, and that is what I've been watching, playing, slash reading. Well, I actually said watching slash playing slash reading. Right. At the moment, over the past month, let's say March or April, yeah, we had the break, I think, and yeah, I did watch a few episodes of Walking Dead from season 4, and the finale of season 3 was alright. A lot of deaths, as you can explain, and yeah, some really surprising moments in The Walking Dead. Regards watching, I've also watched a few episodes of the TV show Heroes, which you should definitely go check out because it's interesting. It's a very unique concept. I think the filmmaking is a little unusual, but you're gonna really have to check it out, really. And yeah, you probably will like one of the characters in that show. I'm sure you've all heard of The Walking Dead. I've also wanted to watch Daredevil, which I haven't really got time to watch at the moment. What movies have I watched? I've watched Terminator 2 Judgment Day, which I didn't do a review of, no, but I actually quite liked. I'm surprised how much I liked it, really, because I didn't think I was going into it was going to be anything special. Yeah, but I think it was kind of special in its own way. I also watched That 70s Show Season 1. I think I finished Season 1. No, I didn't, but I watched loads of episodes of that, and it was pretty hilarious, and I would actually recommend go watch that. They're all on Netflix, basically, all the shows I'm recommending. Iron Man 3 is a good one. What else? I watched The Avengers. That was on Netflix, but I watched that. And I did a review, so you can see my opinions on that on the channel, on the Avengers movie review from 2012. Well, the review. The review was from this year, but the movie was from 2012. Okay. What else? Sorry about that. Yeah, I've been playing The Last of Us, and I completed the main game, and I also started Left Behind, which is I'm not that interested in the side story, but anyway, Left Behind and The Last of Us, great game on the PS4. Yeah, I've been enjoying watching movies on the PS4 as well. I've watched 2 of the Batman movies, the Batman and Batman Returns, which I'm planning to watch the other 2 as well and do reviews of those. What else? Game-wise, I really just completed W2K15, which is, was disappointing, but anyway, I'm not going to talk about that too much. Yeah, I played a few matches in the last game. Yeah, it was alright. Nothing special. What else? Yeah, I was watching a Doctor Who Classic episode yesterday, which I still haven't finished, which I might do a review of. As you can see, I like to do reviews when I feel like them. So, this schedule is basically just probably the minimum of what I'm going to be doing each week. Around 3 videos each week. Which means in a given year, you're going to get an estimated 106 videos, I'm guessing. Yeah, but, regards reading, I've just been reading like one book, which is I finished The Maze Runner by James Dashner. I'm reading at the moment The Final Empire Mistborn, Book 1, by Brandon Sanderson, which is a very intriguing book at the moment, but I'm gonna have to try to get that finished soon because I might get tired of it and stop reading, because I have the other 2 books in the series and I really want to get those done by the end of the school year or whatever. Right. So that's going on right, and there's some stuff I do want to watch and review, but realistically, I probably won't do that much reviewing on those stuff. I might do a few bits of reviewing on some of those things, but realistically, I don't know. It could be a little bit less than what I said there. And yeah, also with the podcast, these things, I'm trying to keep them uncut, uncensored, but the thing is, I really don't know if I can do that. There might be loads of cuts on this, but anyway. I know, I'm just sticking away from stuff that I should be doing, but anyway. Yeah, I'm going to go into Tim Rants in a moment. Yeah, it's a different segment of the show I'm about to discuss now. But yeah, that's pretty much all the sort of pre-warm-up stuff for this podcasts. I know I didn't really go into depth on what I'm watching, playing, or reading, but really, for now, I'm trying to keep that not as the main point of the video. But the next thing I'm going to talk about is something pretty relevant today. So I'm going to go into Tim rants in right now, I think. So let's get started. Okay, guys. Yep. Okay. Hello and welcome. It is rant time with TBO Visual One. Yep. Okay. Thanks. Thank you very much. Yes, this is a new segment of my show, and as you can see in the background, pretty much I'm talking about YouTubers. Yeah, mainly the popular, quote unquote, popular YouTubers. The ones with all the millions of subscribers. You know, these people that we see as the best of the best, and they're all there, and they're all, you know, making their videos, or doing the vlogs, and all this, and all this, and all that. But really, guys, let's be real. YouTubers and books, that is crazy. So yeah, the whole book revolution thing has happened. And just to get this started with this whole thing here, I'm basically going to announce what I'm talking about. Yes, it is YouTubers, and it's sort of a debate, but whether YouTubers should be writing all these books and the effect on it. So I'm going to go in and list some of these books that YouTubers have wrote. First off is John Green, a lot of books, mainly The Fault in Our Stars and Paper Towns. Zoe Sugg with Girl Online. Grace Helbig with Grace's Guide, The Art of Pretending to Be Grown Up. Alfie Dees with The Pointless Book. Hannah Hart with My Drunk Kitchen, A Guide to Eating, Drinking and Going with Your Gut. Carrie Ho Fletcher with All I Know Now, Wonderings and Reflections and Growing Up Gracefully. Esther Earle with This Star Wasn't Going Out, The Life and Wonders of Esther Grace Earle. Well, that was already a YouTuber book, but anyway. Daniel James Howell, The Amazing Book Is Not on Fire. Connor Franta, A Work in Progress. John Sundquist, We Should Hang Out Sometime, Embarrassingly a True Story. Michelle Phan, Make Up Your Life Guide to Beauty, Style and Success Online and Off. Lindsay Cummings, The Murder Complex #1. Mamrie Hart, You Deserve a Drink, Boozy Misadventures and Tales of Debauchery. Tanya Burr, Love Tanya. Shane Dawson, I Hate Myself, a collection of essays by Shane Dawson. Who else? Miranda Sings, Self-Help. I could go on. I think that's pretty much... Oh, Joey Graceffa, In Real Life, My Journey to a Pixelated World. The Pointless Book number 2, by Alfie Dees. What else? Yeah, so there are the main ones, guys. Oh yeah, sorry, Fat Dad, Fat Kid by Shea Butler. I should mention that as well. Right, guys, so they are all the books that, you know, are being done. And if this is too much, I think that it's good. Oh, sorry, I Justine, an analog memoir by Justine Ezrak. Just to mention, just to add insult to injury there for some of you guys. And what do I think of all this, guys? On the positive side, let's look at it. We can see that these people are trying to get their name out to a wider audience, which is brilliant, I think. And I know for some people that they will be interested in reading these if they're fans mostly, but of course as people who come in and see these in the bookstore or whatever and get interested in them and then go to YouTube and transition, and the transition is becoming more and more less apparent, and it's becoming sort of molded together. The book world, the internet, the mainstream audience, and it's very interesting. Take Zoe Sugg for instance. Look at her. She basically she wrote a book, right, and it became one of the best-selling books ever, really. And yeah, it's just crazy how this happens, and it happens so fast, and it's all really been happening over the past couple of years. And when I say that, I mean literally couple of years, 2 years, 1 year. It's all been happening, and YouTube has taken off, literally. It's flying into the air. It's flying overhead, guys. Oh my god, where the heck is it going? Well, I can tell you something. What else can I say positively? Oh yes, YouTubers get the chance to express themselves in ways they haven't before. I know that they're trying to vlog and stuff, but this is another way of them just getting their opinions out there. Also, if we look at it, guys, the people who are writing these books, they are getting more success from it, and they're getting reviews and stuff like that, and their subscriber count just keeps on rising at a tremendous rate, really. If you look at it, the landscape is completely different from a few years back when there was a few top YouTubers with about a few million each, and now look at it, PewDiePie has 33 million freaking subscribers. And that's only really happened over the past 2 or 3 years. And what else? Oh yes, YouTubers and their books. I see what you're doing here, but look at the negative side. For instance, I write a book and it's amazing and I'm a throwing author, and then a YouTuber comes over and writes another book and they get more success than me, even though they've just made a crappy old book just to receive attention and get the fans interested, and all the millions of fans will buy this book several times over even, and they'll be the ones that want to buy it, and they'll just overpower me, who is trying to get my book independently done, and I've spent a few years doing training to write this book. I spent a few years writing this book, and then someone comes over and spends half a year publishing this book, right? And they get more success and more they get more I would say applause and stuff for something that's worse, frankly, something what works. And you know, that kind of ruins things for me, because I may also be a YouTuber, which I am, and I might write a book, and I will just be put into the category, quote unquote, of a YouTuber that writes a book, right? And it's gonna lower my worth, really. And yes, I know there's a sea of YouTubers that are all getting pretty well known, but from here, guys, it's gonna go, and it's gonna go crazy, and more people are gonna write books, and more people are gonna write books, and it's just gonna be a mess. If everybody starts writing books, right, it's just going to be a load of different books, and it's not really going to be too special. I know that it's good to have these books out here, and it's great, but is it really necessary? I mean, there's other ways that they can pretty much, there's so many other ways for them to express their feelings. And for a book, I don't know, I think it suits some YouTubers, but it takes away from others. And yes, I know, I think it's good for YouTubers to write books, but is this just because they want popularity? Is it really? If you think about it, over the past 2 years, people have suddenly started writing books. Is it really because they wanted to biograph everything they've done and stuff like that? I know it is for some people, especially John Crane. He's written books in his heart, and he's pretty much used YouTube as a way of getting those books out there. But are some people trying to use books as a popularity game, a popularity contest even? For me, I think that's true with maybe a couple of these people. But, you know, as other people start writing books, they're going to want the same popularity that they've seen their YouTubers receive. And it's just going to be a game. And it should never be a game. It should be a passionate way of people, you know, letting out their emotions, really, through their book form. And I think that's being taken away each day. And sadly, I think that overall, guys, if I have to talk about YouTubers and books, I think that for me, yes, it is a good thing and it is a bad thing. But overall, guys, I think that YouTubers writing books at the moment is a good thing. So I'm going to say, guys, pretty much clamping down on this one, that YouTubers writing books is officially TV Hub approved, guys. TV Hub approved. And we're back, guys. Yeah, hope you enjoyed that new segment, Tim Rants. We'll also have another segment of the show, which is obviously coming up later. And of course, the I was going to say there, oh yeah, shoutouts and stuff at the end of the video. Stay tuned for that sort of thing at the end of the video, of course, as I pretty much just said there. But now we're going to go into Extreme Rules, gossip, and rumours in WWE. I know I said I would do my videos around these times of year, and yes, we are pretty much on the day, Sunday, the 26th of April 2014. Extreme Rules is happening today. It will be live, sponsored by Mountain Dew Kickstart, as usual, in the Allstate Arena in Rosemont, Illinois, which is basically in Chicago. It's gonna be a crazy crowd, okay? A crazy crowd. And I'm going to go in and talk about the matches that we have tonight. Right, first off, we're gonna have the kickoff show. It is Tyson Kidd and Cesaro, the tag team champions, versus the New Day, Big E and Kofi Kingston. For this one, guys. Right. Well, we've got one team here, Tyson Kidd and Cesaro. Love them. I think they're gonna go face. And we've got the heel team, the New Day, Big E and Kofi Kingston. It would be surprise upset, I think, that the New Day defeated Tyson Kidd and Cesaro. I just think that Kidd and Cesaro are going to keep those titles all the way through to SummerSlam, guys. That is my opinion, guys. I think they're being pushed here. They're a face team now, I'm pretty sure. The rumours are going that way. That they are a face team, and they want to go head on head with a heel team to take them down, so I think the New Day are going to lose. And I'm actually pretty split on this match, because I think the New Day are being pushed. But I don't think they're being pushed as Kidd and Cesaro are. I think Kidd and Cesaro have a little bit more in them, and they're going to win and defend those tag team championships. So, there you go. Tyson Kidd and Cesaro will win that match. Our second match, it is John Cena, the United States champion, versus Rusev in a Russian chain match. And this one is a no-brainer. John Cena will defend his championship and he will win against Rusev in the Russian chain match. Just to, bring back I think a bit of thugonomics, really, because he is pretty much known for this chain he used in his old Ruthless Aggression era days. And John Cena is going to go all thug on Rusev. I'm excited to see that, pretty much. I know I never really that excited to see John Cena win, but if you bring back a bit of thugonomics, I'll be happy. Because the last time we seen that was 2 years ago with the special episode of Raw. We're going to see some of that again. Okay, the next match is Daniel Bryan. I know I'm actually not talking about these in order, but one of them is Daniel Bryan, Intercontinental Champion, versus Bad News Barrett. Now, before I go in to talk about this, I want to tell you that this match is... I don't know if this is actually happening. Pretty much... Daniel Bryan is been injured a lot lately, and I'm not even sure whether he's going to defend it at the pay-per-view. So Daniel Bryan versus Bad News Barrett. Well, obviously, if it actually is going to happen, I think Bad News Barrett will win. Daniel Bryan will win, because, he had that big victory, and I think there's no way he's going to lose, unless they have a big swerve or something I didn't see coming, and they haven't been doing up to this moment to have him lose at Extreme Rules. So at the moment, I think he is scheduled to compete, but the thing is, he's undergoing some sort of tests and stuff, and that could take away. He could not go to this pay-per-view and all, and I would be pretty disappointed, because if he's not competing, then what are going to happen with that empty spot? I'll just give you a report from 2 days ago, and let's see what it says. It basically is saying that Daniel Bryan is out. It looks like Daniel Bryan will be missing Extreme Rules pay-per-view, but it's likely it's going to be out for the Payback event as well, which is next month. So that's pretty disappointing, really. Frankly, it's disappointing and pretty outrageous. But I don't really know the reason behind it, so I can't really report on that too much. But yeah, if this is happening, Daniel Bryan will win victoriously. Our next match is a kick me arse match. That's pretty much what it's called, a kick me arse match. I'm just going to read out the stipulation for this match. A match similar to a singles match, with the exception that the loser must kick kiss the winner's bare foot. Sorry, not a kiss me foot match. It's a kick me arse match. Sorry, it's pretty much he has to kiss their ass. Dolph Ziggler versus Sheamus. Sheamus is gonna win, and Dolph Ziggler is gonna kiss his white ass. Oh god. I'm excited for that. I don't know if you know. Sarcasm, guys. Jesus. This match, I heard Dilexman actually doing a preview for this, and yeah, I agree. What the hell is this? Never heard of it before, but I think it's just a new stipulation. God damn it. Kind of reminds me of the WLC, but the WLC was at least an alright concept. Alright, next up we have Nikki Bella, the Divas Champion, defending against Naomi. If you didn't know, Naomi won a Divas number 1 contender battle championship, and yeah, I like the new direction with Naomi. She actually has a story behind her, and that's great to see. Nikki Bella. But I'm afraid to say I don't know if. Okay, I'm actually going to go on the limb here and say Naomi is going to defeat Nikki Bella and take the Divas Championship. I know that the WWE might play it safe and keep her till SummerSlam, but guys, I really don't want to see that happen, and I want to see Nikki Bella get defeated right now. Just take the belt off her right now, guys. Naomi, please, for my salvation, please do it right now. Next match is Roman Reigns versus Big Show in a Chicago crowd in a last man standing match. Oh god damn it. Whatever. Roman Reigns, definitely. They've been building up Big Show, kind of, but it's Big Show, guys, and it's Roman Reigns, so Roman Reigns is gonna win. Simple as. Dean Ambrose versus Luke Harper. Ooh, Chicago street fight. I'm actually excited to watch this one. And I'll probably be doing a review in a separate video after this. But regarding the Chicago street fight with Dean Ambrose and Luke Harper, guys, this is exciting. It sounds like we're gonna have Dean Ambrose win. Oh yeah, and I like that. But if they're gonna make this into a rivalry, then Luke Harper will probably win, and then Dean Ambrose will get a bigger win at SummerSlam or something like that. But if they're going to be fighting again at Payback, it's just going to be pointless, so don't do that, WWE. Anyway, over to our main event. It is a steel cage match. So yeah, I just said Dean Ambrose is going to win that one, okay. A steel cage match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship with Kane as the cage gatekeeper. Orton is banned from using the RKO. Seth Rollins versus Randy Orton. Seth Rollins, of course, is the current WWE World Heavyweight Champion, as he's been for 28 days or whatever it has been. Pretty much a month since that event. Just less than a month, really. But I'm going to say that Seth Rollins is going to win, guys. Of course. There's no way he's not going to win. I know I've heard someone say that Randy Orton will somehow win. Kane is going to, and yeah, I know I've seen a lot of, well, basically, this is a really weird match because we got the variable, which is Kane, of course, and he obviously doesn't like either of them, I think. Am I wrong there? No, I think he's gonna. Some people are like, oh wait, so he's trying to turn on Seth Rollins, right? Which we've seen, but is he really gonna join forces with Randy Orton? I don't think so. I think he's going to attack both of them, and then Randy Orton is going to pick up the win. I know there's no RKO or curb stomp, which is horrible, guys. This is going to be a really bad match, I think. But it depends what happens with Kane, because if Kane goes in and does something, that's going to be really exciting. I'm going to love to see that. But I don't want to see him really anticipate. I don't want to see him go in and hit someone with steel chair or something. Well, actually, yeah, I do, actually. Take that back. But I really think that Seth Rollins is going to win. You know he's going to come out on top. Is this a no disqualification where anybody can come in? So what is really the point of Kane as a cage gatekeeper? I don't know. He's going to... I don't think he's going to join forces with Randy Orton for one thing. I think he's going to leave Seth Rollins. But he's going to... If he's going to have to join forces, then of course he's going to join with Randy Orton. But I think that Seth Rollins will pull out the win and defend his WWE World Heavyweight Championship. He's going to keep it all the way to SummerSlam. That is my bet, okay? And if you disagree, comment below all you like, rant all you like, but that is what I think will happen. And I think that some people are disbelieving that, but you know, that's true. That's going to happen, guys. Whether you like it or not, whether you dream of something bigger or better of happening, really, you're not going to get that because you know, it's not going to happen, man. Seth Rollins is going to win, and he's going to come out victorious. And let's see the latest sort of rumors. And of course, the latest on Seth Rollins' curb stomp being banned. It's actually not banned necessarily, but he won't be using it apparently. This issue apparently isn't related to safety, but some outside pressure, though it's unclear from exactly where. So I've kind of been directed from what that was, but basically it's actually not to do with either the safety of the curb stomp, but something different. And I think that the way that's going to affect the match, a little bit of mind games in both their minds, because they know they can't just pull out an RKO or a curb stomp anywhere in the match. It's going to be interesting. I think a punt is going to be hit by Randy Orton, which is exciting. And I don't know. I hope for one Seth Rollins doesn't do that weird DDT thing again. Oh god, that was horrible. What else? Not only does it look like Daniel Bryan will be missing the Extreme Rules, I said this before, but anyway, that's really sad. But regarding the comments made on Dolph Ziggler's Twitter, there was a shoot in the sense that the company didn't tell him to put it there, but apparently there is nothing to do other than Dolph promoting the match. So I don't think he's giving away any results or anything. Not sure if it's going to signify his getting called up to the main roster after it's over, but the word is Sami Zayn stuck around in NXT to have the feud with Kevin Owens, which I kind of expected. I talked about it in more detail, which I've really about the feud on my NXT review, which you can go check out, which is a double review, a double feature. There are also plans in the works for NXT to tour internationally. If you've heard of any interesting rumours that you'd like to add, please comment below what you think of anything. So I'm excited for the NXT World Tour as well. I think it's just live shows, but it's cool. That sounds really interesting. Right. So that's pretty much all I have to talk about WWE Extreme Rules and all the gossip. If you have anything to say, remember to leave it below. And of course, pay-per-view is going to be on. So by the time you watch this, the pay-per-view may be already over, and you may be laughing at my predictions. If I've only got, and on the next video I do review of Extreme Rules, if I manage to do a review of it, I will be leaving my opinions of the pay-per-view and reviewing and see how many predictions I actually got right and how many I got terribly wrong. Now the next sort of seventh topic is purchasing plans and future collection videos. With the collection videos or my DVDs and stuff, I'm planning to do those maybe every 4 or 5 months. Depends. I know Wacky Jack is doing sort of gaming video collections. I may do some of those as well. But the thing is, I really am not too interested in doing those type of videos. Just like unboxings of new stuff I get, and just looks inside DVDs and stuff. I think that's kind of interesting. And I might even talk about a review of those as I do those videos. But anyway, purchasing plans. Regards that, I'm looking at getting a few new DVDs, classic Doctor Who's. If you can, recommend any of those. I might get one or two classic Doctor Who's because they're quite cheap at the moment, DVD wise, and maybe a specials of David Tennant's Doctors Who, New Who, which I have to add to my collection. And maybe even a few Marvels DVDs. Maybe gonna. And I also sort of interested in getting Red Dwarf DVDs as they are no longer on Netflix. That's pretty much my purchasing plans, guys. Not much. I'm kind of gonna go into Amazon and look at prices and stuff, and then consider my options. Okay, that has been it. And now I think we can move into Hub News. A number of different current news stories from around the world. Let's go. Hello and welcome. This is my popular, everlasting, returning news segment where I talk about the news, guys. Right, I'm gonna go on and just tell you my source. So, my source for today's video is World News, Independent.ie, News, World News. Let's talk about our first story. Devastation as massive earthquake kills more than 1,400 in Nepal. This is amazing, crazy stuff, and I'm not going to watch the video obviously live right now, but I heard about this on the radio as I was in the car yesterday afternoon. And basically tourist locals trapped as Everest base camp is struck by avalanche. Just about a week ago, about 50 earthquakes and social scientists around the world came to Kathmandu, Nepal to figure out how to get this poor, congested, overdeveloped, shoddily built area to prepare better for the big one, a repeat of the 1934 earthquake that leveled the city. They knew they were racing clock, but they didn't know when they feared would strike. It was a sort of nightmare waiting to happen, said Sos. And he didn't expect the massive earthquake that struck yesterday to happen so soon. It's crazy that it happened so soon, and one of those things they really couldn't predict that well. He appealed to urgent help to save those who were hurt. I'm sure a lot of people are involved with this, and it was pretty disastrous. The tremor was the worst to hit the landlocked nation, sandwiched between India and China in more than 80 years. Close to 1,400 people were reported dead in Nepal, North India, China and Bangladesh. Given the scale of destruction, the death toll is almost certain to rise, said Home Ministry Officer Lakshmi Dakal. Relief efforts have been hampered by a collapse in communications, raising fears that a widespread humanitarian disaster was unravelling across the impoverished Himalayan nation of 28 million. They are appealing for foreign help urgently, and they need this. And I think that as long as they get the help, they will be able to recover, hopefully. And a lot of places have been destroyed, and this is just crazy to hear. Among the buildings destroyed by earthquake was the listed Dahara Tower. The 60-metre tower was built in 1832 for the Queen of Nepal, and the tower was a popular tourist destination, and every weekend hundreds of people paid to go to the viewing platform on the 8th story. It is not clear how many tourists were on the tower when it collapsed, though several bodies were later extracted from the ruins. Video footage also showed people digging through the rubble of the collapsed tower, looking for survivors. I think I'm going to leave a link below to this website, and you can go check out all the news stories I discussed in this video. That's pretty disastrous, and not to take it lightly. I think that something that really needs to be thought of, and the safety is just not there, and it's crazy. And my heart goes out to all those people who lost their lives. Next story is I don't know what to talk about next. I'm not going to talk about stupid celebrity news, but anyway, you can probably hear that yourself. A volcano ash. No, but really, there isn't too much. I'm trying to look for cool stuff to talk about here. I'm going to go straight over and talk about a sort of historical Irish news. And basically, after 100 years, peace and a sad sort of understanding descends on Gallipoli. Events are taking place this weekend in Ireland to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the Gallipoli campaign, which is during World War II. Yesterday, Ministry of State Aidan O'Riordan addressed the as Anzac Dawn service at Grengorman Military Cemetery. He also attended an event at Glasnevin Cemetery. Members of the Royal Munster Fusiliers Association marked the anniversary of the Senative in Cork, where a minute's silence was observed and wreaths laid. During the Gallipoli campaign, 264 men from Cork lost their lives, 134 were Munster Fusiliers. Meanwhile, in Gallipoli, descendants of troops who fought at Gallipoli scrambled onto the Turkish shoreline this weekend, a century after their ancestors, the medals of their forebears, took them beneath their life jackets. As they crossed the Dardanelles Straits, the mast of a yacht glinted in the sunshine. The sea was calm. Looking down on the deep blue water, it was hard to imagine the chaos that reigned here 100 years ago. I think I watched a movie on this called The Water Diviner, and it basically campaigned at all of this. One of the descendants, John Toohey, sat back and shook his head. His great-uncle, Thomas Toohey, died that first day, aged just 22, as the Royal Dublin Fusiliers dashed over the Collier River Clyde and battled their way ashore. A marker commemorates the Private Toohey at a cemetery just above V Beach. He was one of the 29,000 British and Irish to fall here before evacuation in December 1915. Australia lost 8,700 men, and New Zealand lost 2,700. Nearly 10,000 French troops lost their lives, along with 1,350 British Indian soldiers. For their part, the Turks defending their homeland from attempted invasion lost more than 56,600 men. Yesterday, a century on, nobody will be allowed to forget them. That's a crazy story there. So you can see, Turkish people lost more lives. And, you learn more stuff about this. I'd recommend you go watch The Word of Honor as well. See a different side to the story there. And maybe documentary stuff on this, It's just a century on, Interesting to see how things have developed. Right, that's pretty much my news for today. I'm not going to go in and do too much more. Also, the Avengers Age of Ultron I've heard come out, and I'm definitely going to go and watch that one. Please no spoilers on that. I'll be watching that in the coming weeks and giving my review of that, of course. What else? Oh yes, we're going to finish this podcast off with a lovely shout-outs, I think, if that's right, scheduled in my programming. Sorry, that sounds like I'm a robot. My programming, yes, I'll do a few shout-outs now. Basically, I'm going to go and shout out my 18 subscribers. Robert Nolan, Simpson Reviewer, The Dignified Cow, Official Tales Fan Club, The Graphite Gamer, Michaelia Natora, Wacky Jack, Lucian Grancia, Attitude or Nation, and then some other channels there. So thank you very much for all of the people who subscribed to me and contributed to this channel. Now I'm just going to go straight over and look at some of the comments people made. Right. I'm going to read out some of the comments that people have wrote on my videos. From Jeremy Bays. Regarding RIP Michael Cole April Fool's joke. Guys, that was an April Fool's joke, just in case you didn't know. Michael Cole is alive and well. He really died, dumbasses. Damn, that was funny. Simpson Reviewer, 2 weeks ago. What part of Ireland are you from? I didn't reply to that. I'm sorry. I'll reply to that now, okay? Sage Argent. I'm actually from Greystones in Wicklow, just in case you don't know. Sage Argento, where can you buy or watch these? I replied, on the W Network, for which there is only a select number of countries, but it's free for new subscribers in April. They have already uploaded a couple of seasons of the show, and a brand new season is coming out this year regarding my Tough Enough review. April Fools. The Burker, disliked because you cough. Don't be cough. Funny. Okay. Wacky Jack. In my opinion, the WrestleMania is a bit overrated. Some critics are giving the show 10 out of 10s and saying that it's the best WrestleMania ever, and I just don't get it. I'm not saying it was bad, it was very enjoyable and good, but best WrestleMania ever? Really? The ladder match was fun, but a bit short, and not as good as the past Money in the Bank matches of Mania. Orton Rollins was the best wrestling match of the night. Sting, Triple H really disappointed me, as it made no sense, and I was going to find before DX interfered. The Divas match was okay for the time given, really, but really disappointed me as it gave no sense, and it was, sorry. The Cena reset was alright, with Cena predictably winning. Bray Taker was, from a wrestling standpoint, was average, but it was cool to see them face off, and the main event was awesome, with a great ending. So before people start insulting me by saying that I'm not a wrestling fan, from what I've just said, you can tell I really enjoyed the event, but I don't see it with the best Manias ever. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Yeah, I know, I'll pretty much redo that WrestleMania review I did on 31. Yes, I do kind of have a different standpoint of that now, pretty much taking from other people. Right. Eri Kinoes, the link doesn't work. Please subscribe for more great content on WWE. Thanks. Nothing else. Dude, where is the link you were going to leave? Also, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks. I will do. Thanks. What else? Attitude or Nation. Great video. I subscribe. Could you subscribe back? Do PG Air Rants and the WWE and TNA reviews. That's Attitude or Nation. Attitude or Nation. Yeah, so that's pretty much most of the comments I've been getting lately. And, I'll tell in the future whether my channel is evolving, whether I'm getting more subscribers or anything. But that's all sort of superficial, really, at the moment. I just want that support, really. And it's good to feel that I'm getting supported from all these YouTubers, which is fun. And so that pretty much sums up, guys, my Hub podcast. 007. I had fun making this. I've been making it for recording for over an hour now, and yeah, I just put a lot of effort into this videos, and they'll be coming. I'll probably see you in the next month for the next Hub podcast, 008. So stay tuned for that. Make sure to like, comment, and favorite this video, and also to subscribe, guys. Subscribe. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and see you next time.